to your May 2020. This is going to be the you versus them reading for the beautiful sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Hello, Aquas. Good morning. If you're new here with me, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are subscribed to the tribe, and hello to my members. Thank you so much for all of you guys' well wishes last week for my anniversary. I appreciate all of your love and support. Okay. For those of you who are interested, the 1111 portal is up and below. If you want to connect with me on the 11th, let's do that. Those readings are 20 minutes. They're beautiful readings, and they are below. Every month, the portal opens on the 4th, where you could book by the 11th. So with it being so late in the week, I think the majority of you were waiting on me to book to actually link the link, and I didn't do that this week because it's just been so crazy. So now, if you're interested, that link is below for you, okay? And for those of you who are wondering where to find it on the website, it is at the top. As soon as you go to the landing page, okay, guys, it is the clickable link at the top. 1111 special book now. It takes you to the booking page. Scroll down. It is a special. So when you see specials, that's where the 1111 is, because you're going to see categories. So some of you guys were asking me about that. That's your answer. So, but you don't have to worry about it because I have linked the link below. So don't even trip about it. If you're interested, go below. All right. The you versus them reading. We take the, let me set it up for the new, for you, those that are new with me. We get one oracle card that represents a thought, situation, idea, or something that's going on between you and them. And then we pull 3 cards on either end to find out how both parties are feeling about it. Masculine energy here is represented by the Gilded Tarot. Feminine energy is represented here by the Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay. Also, really quickly, if you're wondering what energy your zodiac sign is, go below in the description. But by way of me talking for the sake of the video, Aquarius, you are masculine energy. Okay? Now, there's a situation that leaves you unfulfilled. There is a situation. I don't know right now whether it has something to do with a relationship, but I really do feel like something leaves you hollow. And what the first thing that popped into my head, Aquas, was Jill Scott, My Petition. If you listen to the lyrics of that song, here is the card, Boredom. So they're asking you to tap into your spirit teachers. I'm going to read a little bit of that in a second. And allow your divine energy and your teachers to help you out. But she says, you say you mean good for me, but you don't do it. You say that you have a plan, but you just don't go through with it. You say you know the way to go and I should follow. But all of your empty promises leave me hollow. I had to do that. And oh, how do I trust you? How do I love you when you, I'm sorry, lie to me, you repeat. Oh my God. How do I have faith in you when you just don't come through like you said you could, right? I didn't run that last word right, but I was trying to laugh and sing at the same time. So basically, for those of you who are not into the singing, it really does feel like you've been let down. And all of the letdowns have left you feeling very hollow and cold and unfulfilled on the inside. Now, that is me intuitive. Let's find out what this means. Disappointment, emptiness, and frustration, of course. Life is relatively stable and calm right now. And yes, you've achieved a certain degree of predictability and comfort on a day-to-day basis. Pause. I do not agree with that. I don't believe that it is stable and calm. I feel like it is more predictable and comforting, but not fulfilling. So that right there is a contradiction, but that's just me, okay? However, there is something lacking in the way of fulfillment, okay? Your spirit teachers gather in response to this emptiness. They gently remind you that there's more to your life than you presently are expressing and are calling you to remember your soul commitments of purpose. Okay? I am going to stop it right there because it's telling you to do things right now that as an Aquarian you probably want to do, but due to what's going on in the world right now, there's no way that you can really help the way that you want. A lot of that leaves you feeling a certain type of way as well, because as the humanitarian and the water bearer that you are, there's probably a lot of things that you see on the news every single day that you want to help. And in addition to the fact that there's something in your personal life that is not all that it's cracked up to be, that isn't helping, okay? And I recognize this. You're feeling very, very fulfilled. And I thought about Jill Scott, My Petition, because although I was singing that song when it first came out and thought that she was talking about her person that she was in a relationship with, that's basically her letter to the government. She's talking to the government. So if that song doesn't mean anything right now, and I know that we are all, I'm not going into it. I'm going to just refer to it as what's going on right now. But listen to that song. I'll link it for you. It's called My Petition. So she really goes into that. So let's go ahead and get started. Thank you for allowing me to do that. Show me, Spirit. Feminines, you want love. You want a brand new beginning in love. This is the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. You want love. I want fresh food, clean water, air that I don't see. Ooh. I want the feeling of being safe. Oh, look at this. The King of Wands. You are lacking that excitement. My children to be smarter than me. I'm telling you guys, go listen to that song. And I'm sorry if you're annoyed with my singing, but I have been very, very much getting inspiration from, okay. All right, there's a divine feminine and masculine here. There's a lot of wands, so there's something that you're not doing. I'm sorry. I've just been getting very inspired from music lately. We all have our way of coping. That is mine as my craft. Find your coping mechanism to get you out of this slump that we're all in, so we're not walking around depressed. Let's keep going. You have both the King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen. Why can't I talk? Of Wands in your energy. So what you want is love. You want a loving, stable relationship, divine feminines, with a person that you love. And I don't necessarily feel like you have this. And the top of the deck energy indicates that you are in your 3 of Wands. So when we talk about that, you want fire, you want excitement, you want passion with a person of like mind that you love. And that 3 of Wands is about tapping into, if you look at what they're doing and looking on the horizon, you want to be the explorer. You want to go into that. So we're going to go ahead and get a sacred, here we go, a sacred soulmate card, because again, when I see 6 of Cups, any soulmate or any divine or feminine on the same side, this is what we do. So I'm just telling you that you want more. And I understand why you're bored. And that is the sign of 4. So 4s in Tarot. I didn't even get into this. Some of you guys are life path 4. Tell me how 4 means something to you. But if we divide that down and reduce it, we're talking about 2. We're talking about the connection. We're talking about me and another person. You want a brand new beginning in love. That's what you want. This is beautiful, feminines. Okay, what do we got here? You want to explore. You need to begin to explore. And red flag. Tune in to the subtle energy you are receiving about the situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and intuition. So if there is a red flag in this existing relationship for some of you, this is like cold red here. Cold red. Let's find out what the masculines are saying. Let's see. Oh, they're talking. They are talking. Oh, they want to have fun. Aha. This person is a different person than you. This person goes, we have strength, Leo energy. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Three of Cups. So when we couple that Three of Cups with this King of Wands energy, this is what's the red flag right here. This person has a certain amount of, what am I looking for here? This person has a certain amount of ego, especially in that strength card. Now, typically that's a positive energy, but I'm really feeling like this person doesn't view love the way you view love. This is a love thyself type person. A person that can go and have friends. They have a life. Your idea of what you want divine feminine Aquarian energy here and what this masculine wants is not the same thing. As the King of Wands, they bring the excitement and the party and the charisma everywhere they go. King energy is not necessarily a bad thing, but you want a timeless love. They want celebration. A King of Wands will not be best suited for your energy, Aqua, Divine Feminines, to bring your... And it's funny, too, because King of Wands is right here, and you got King of Wands in your damn energy. But that's what the red flag is. You see, this is definitely very contradicting. And unfortunately, Aquas, that's a lot of your energy brings that. Because on one hand, you don't want the mushiness of sitting down and actually being in love. You idealize it more than you feel it. I hate to say that. But you're a sword energy and you're fixed. So you have an idea about what the hell the king and queen is supposed to do. And their behavior, and I can see that you think that this King of Wands is not best suited for you because there's a very much so idea, and we all do have an idea of what we want. But the problem is that there is a certain amount of tenacity and a certain amount of oomph that this King of Wands has on their end. You view as a red flag, yet you want this person at the same time. That's when we start getting contradicting. Because it's like, on one hand, you don't feel like they can best suit you, but on the other hand, you still want them. Explain that to me as a person that when I'm done, I'm done. And I'm open to those suggestions. I want you to be able to explain it to me because you have to start thinking about this. You can't want the very thing you dislike. It's like that Fiona Apple song, that line that she said, you fondle my trigger and you blame my gun. You can't have it both ways. Now, you want what you want, like most of us do. There's a certain amount, feminines on this side, that has idealized what they want this love to be like. However, you reject the idea of that type of love, but deep down inside you want it, and you don't want to come clean and really admit that you want that mushy, the very mushy crap that you say that you don't want. You probably isolate yourself and don't have a lot of friends, yet this King of Wands does. And that, you know, there's a certain amount of insecurity with oneself and with maybe the people that these people are bringing around. But I do feel like there's some healing family issues that need to go on. But we're going to see. Okay, let's get this out. But I do see that that is a red flag. You need to Look at some energy here because you want this. Now, had this been another energy at the top of the deck for them, I would have been like, you want something different, but you can't dislike the very thing that you want. Then you need to re-examine why you want it so bad, because that's not this king's fault. Okay, you let me know. So you don't trust them. Okay, you don't trust the person, and the situation is calling for you to have faith. Now, interesting, they have the Hierophant on their end, so they could have been untrustworthy. Damn right, they could have done some things that hurt you. Absolutely. But what are you going to do about that? Are you going to allow the way that one person doesn't do something steer you from the love that you deserve? The love doesn't have to come from this person. Why are you so fixed in thinking that you can't get it with anyone else? You don't like the idea of starting over, yet at the same time, you want this person that you don't like to change. I don't understand. I feel like there is something else. You know that the way that I just broke that down doesn't make any sense. So that means that it's something else. That's all. I'm not calling anybody stupid. That just means that there's something else that you're not telling about this situation, okay? If you resonate with that. They have romantic feelings. They want to bring the passion back. You're not trying to do that. And I do really feel like this applies to you too. Revealing your innermost selves. There's parts of you that you don't want to reveal because of how you feel. Feminines. They want romantic feelings. They feel like their feelings are worth exploring. I feel like for some of you, this is new, okay? This Hierophant, but they do have fun. They have fun. There have been some things that they have done that you don't trust. They have definitely put you off with how they're feeling about that. A certain part of that, the description in the book, it's telling you to go out and help others to pull yourself out of this. But honestly, I am not going to tap into the humanitarian water bearer of what makes your sign beautiful. I'm going to have you turn inward because that's what fours do. I want you to go into the Four of Cups. That's boredom. 4. That's why certain readers say someone's bored. You are bored. But you can't look to someone else to give you that. You have to give it to yourself. So that's how I'm feeling here. They want this passion back, but what your boredom comes from your lack of trust and other things inside of you. And I think a little bit of you resents the fact that they can go and have fun. You don't trust them. Like I said, they could have been plenty of things or done plenty of things or displayed plenty of actions that have made them untrustworthy. But Aqua, you know, you have the power to decide what you want. You don't have to sit in a relationship bored and unfulfilled just because you idealize yourself with a person. It's the idea of it that you are stuck on, yet you want this beautiful relationship with this king, but at the same time, you want it to be the way you want it to be. And unfortunately, life just doesn't work like that. You have to take the good and the bad. So if this is a situation, because I hear you guys talking about this person being untrustworthy, and they're the reason why you are the way that you are and you don't trust them, fine. I am going to counter and say, then do something about it. You don't have to sit in a relationship where you don't trust the person either. And you damn sure don't have to allow someone else to impose or to project what they feel on you. So you can get yourself out of this bored energy, okay? I see what you want and you deserve it. You deserve all of the love, but maybe this is a different king. Maybe you want the King of Wands as energy, because they represent all of these things in you that you're not. But if you attract the opposite energy and they show you the exact opposite of what you are, you can't penalize them for it, because the same thing that attracted you to that person will be the same thing that will cause your breakup. So you have to be aware of who you are. So maybe you need to take some time to get to know yourself. And this is what I really feel like, is going on. You need to really take the time and really get to know yourself and turn inward with that boredom and get yourself together. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. That's what I feel. I feel like, you have what you want in front of you. But if that's not the ideal of what you want, then it's time for you to change it and go and get what you want. Because you only lose time and you have no one to blame but yourself if you don't get yourself out of a situation that's unfulfilling for you. Okay? So, I am going to announce the winners later. If you want your zodiac sign to be in 4th and 5th place, then go to the community tab and vote. We already have our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd position. So if you want your zodiac sign again to win that slot, then go ahead and vote. I will see you guys later on tonight when I bring you those videos. What aren't they telling you from the 3rd through the 9th? I am definitely excited about those, and I want to see what's going to happen. So I will see you later on, Aqua. Bye.